Hello and welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Dave Karger. Tonight we're celebrating what would have been the 100th birthday of one of the most acclaimed dramatic actors of the 20th century, Richard Burton. Born Richard Jenkins in Wales on November 10th, 1925, Burton became a renowned Shakespearean actor in the UK from the time he was in his late 20s. He made his film debut in 1949 and achieved major movie stardom in the 1950s and 60s, thanks in no small part to his famous partnership, on screen and off, with one of the most glamorous movie stars of all time, Elizabeth Taylor. Burton and Taylor met on the set of the 1963 epic Cleopatra and began a legendary affair. You can hear all about it on the latest season of Ben Mankiewicz's TCM podcast, The Plot Thickens. Burton and Taylor were married twice, beginning in 1964, and they made a total of 10 feature films together. Up first this evening is their fourth big screen collaboration, and it's considered their best. From Warner Brothers in 1966, it's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? The movie is based on a provocative play by Edward Albee that had been a big hit on Broadway. Set during the course of one drunken night, the story follows George, a college history professor, and his wife Martha, the daughter of the college president, as they parade their turbulent, troubled marriage before a younger couple who have been invited into their home. Screenwriter and producer Ernest Lehman surprised everyone by choosing Elizabeth Taylor to play Martha in the film version, and once Taylor was cast, it seemed only natural that Richard Burton would co-star as George. Their own turbulent marriage was already infamous, and Warner Brothers hoped audiences would line up to see the battling Burtons go at it in this big screen adaptation. The gamble paid off, and Taylor and Burton delivered some of the best and most memorable performances of their careers, guided by director Mike Nichols, who had never made a movie before this. From 1966, also with George Segal and Sandy Dennis, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Both Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor were considered unusual choices to play George and Martha in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Burton was known for playing strong heroic types, while Taylor was one of the most glamorous actresses in the world. But both actors surprised everyone with their critically acclaimed performances, and they both earned Oscar nominations. Burton lost the award, but Taylor won. Sandy Dennis also won for Best Supporting Actress, and George Segal was nominated as well, making this the first time where all credited actors in one film received Oscar nominations. The movie was nominated for a total of 13 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Mike Nichols. Nichols was already an established Broadway director, but as I mentioned before the film, he'd never made a movie before. He got the opportunity thanks to Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, who pushed for him to be hired. Burton had become friends with Nichols when they were both working in the theater in New York. Incidentally, Elizabeth Taylor always felt Richard Burton should have won the Oscar for Virginia Woolf. He lost to Paul Scofield for A Man for All Seasons, and despite being nominated 7 times throughout his career, he never took home an Academy Award. Up next, Burton delivers one of his Oscar-nominated performances in a biblical epic from 1953.
Next on TCM, The Robe, then Look Back in Anger, and later, The Night of the Iguana. We're flirting with Richard Burton tonight.